Hello students, welcome to the lecture series of corporate valuation, and today we are going to solve the problems on other DCF models. Last class we have discussed the problems on cost of capital. Okay, so we will consider two-stage growth model. The question says like this. This is the question asked in June-July 2019, 10 marks question, and the current dividend on an equity share of Vertigo Limited is 2.000. Vertigo is expected to enjoy an above normal growth rate of 20% for a period of 6 years. Thereafter, the growth rate will fall and stabilize at 10%. Equity investors require a return of 15%. What is the intrinsic value of the equity share of Vertigo? So, what they have given is equity share of Vertigo Limited is 2.00, that is we call it as D0, given D0 is 2.00 and Vertigo is expected to enjoy an above normal growth rate of 20%. That means this is, we call it as G1, 20%, okay, and for a period of 6 years, that is N is equal to 6 years. Thereafter, the growth rate will fall and stabilize at 10%. So, after 6 years, the growth rate will fall. That growth rate we take it as G2. G2 is 10%. So, equity investors require a return of 15%, that is R is equal to 15%. Okay. So, we will from D0 we will find out D1 because this is expected equity share, that is this is current dividend, this is, and this is expected dividend. This is, we call it as current dividend. This is expected dividend, which we need to find out. D1 is equal to D0 into 1 plus G1 is the formula to find out expected dividend. 2 multiplied by 1 plus 0.20, 2 into 1.20, this is 2.4. What they asked you to find out is what is the intrinsic value of equity share. So, intrinsic value of equity share is nothing but P0. P0 is question mark. Okay. So, the problem says like this. D0, this is current dividend which they have given. G1 is the growth rate for n years, that is 6 years it is going to continue. After 6 years, this growth rate will fall and stabilize at 10%. Required rate is 15%. And D1, from this information we need to find out the expected dividend D1, which is taken as D0 into 1 plus G1. So, after finding out expected dividend, we will get the answer, the D1 answer, and they asked you to find out intrinsic value of the Vertigo. So, intrinsic value of equity share of Vertigo is calculated as follows, that is plugging these inputs in the two-stage model, we get the intrinsic value as follows. Formula is P0 is equal to D1 multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus G1 by 1 plus R to the power of n divided by R minus G1 plus D1 1 plus G1 to the power of n minus 1 into 1 plus G2 divided by R minus G2 multiply by 1 divided by 1 plus R to the power of n. So, we will put these values in this equation. P naught is equal to 2.4 multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus 0.2 divided by 1 plus 0.15 to the power of 6, that is 6 years, divided by R is 0.15 minus 0.20 plus 2.4 into 1 plus 0.20 to the power of 6 minus 1 into 1 plus 0.10 divided by 0.15 minus 0.10 multiply by, this should be multiplied by 1 divided by 1 plus 0.15 to the power of 6. Okay, once again I will explain. D1 2.4, 1 minus G1 is 0.2 divided by R is 0.15 to the power of 6 divided by 0.15 minus 0.20 plus 2.4 D1 1 plus 0.20 to the power of 6 minus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 0.10 divided by 0.15 minus G2, that is 0.10 multiply by 1 plus R to the power of 6. So, solve this equation. 2.4 multiplied by 1 minus 1.2 divided by 1.15 to the power of 6 divided by minus 0.05 plus 2.4 1.20 to the power of 5 into 1.1 divided by 0.05 multiply by 1 divided by 1.15 to the power of 6. So, solving this, 2.4 multiplied by 1 minus 1.0435 to the power of 6 divided by minus 0.05 plus 2.4 into 2.488, that is 1.20 to the power of 5 value multiplied by 1.1 divided by 0.05, 1 divided by 2.3131. So, next step, 2.4 1 minus 1.2909 divided by minus 0.05 plus 2.4 multiplied by this, the answer is 6.56832 divided by 0.05 multiply by 0.4323. So, 2.4 1 minus 1.22 is 1.2909 is 0.2909 minus divided by minus 0.05, minus and minus get cancelled, plus 131.3664 into 0.4323. So, 2.4 into 5.818 plus 56.7897 multiplying this. Then the final answer is 70.75. That's all. Thank you.